Well, good evening, everyone. This is Bulldog Wrestling on TV. Brought to you by the Algona High School broadcasting class on cable TV. It's Bulldog Wrestling, and our first duel tonight that we'll broadcast is Algona against Belmond-Klemme. This is the first of 3 duels for the Bulldogs on Thursday, January 25th. I'm Bob Ketchum, along with Tanuk Yi. This is the 25th, isn't it?
I believe it is.
Okay, all right. When we record, seen later. And so the duel, and looks like we'll cover the one to the left, Matt, as we look out here onto the high school gym. Start at 195. For Algona, that means junior Noah Murphy, and Belmond-Klemme, freshman Alex Bartz. Well, Tanuk, right off the bat, you give the advantage to the junior normally.
Normally you do.
We don't know anything about Belmond-Klemme.
No, we don't have a whole lot of information on Belmond-Klemme. Wait, okay, this is not. We got a little mix up here.
Is this going to be a JV match?
The red mat is a JV match, I believe.
I was asking if we wanted to broadcast JV, and the boss says you can't stop now. So we've got JV. Do we know who this is?
This would be a
Helmers?
No.
All right. Curtis.
This is Sawyer Curtis.
All right. We got Sawyer Curtis in a JV match. Well, the varsity will follow. Since there's, 4 teams here tonight, we have Algona Belmond-Klemme on one match, and then the other 2 teams are Gilbert and, I got to look on my program, remind myself, North Butler.
Looks like Sawyer's got a nice takedown right to his back. He's getting back points right away. Sawyer's doing a nice job. He's getting a little high. Looks like he needs to sink his chest back.
He tried.
Oh, looks like he's
trying to hook that arm,
yeah.
get that good. Now he's got it a little better.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of time. There is the fall. Nice job, Sawyer Curtis.
Once we get going, it will be a 195 start with Murphy if we get the varsity matches, but JV first. We'll see. We don't know how many JV matches they have. And again, usually a dual JV match is held in the adjoining mat. But since we've got another duel going on over there, Gilbert against North Butler, why we're using only one mat for the JV and the varsity. I wonder if that's it. Yeah, that might have been it, because now the captains are coming out. Hey, I've always wondered about this. You've been part of these. What do they do out here when the captains come out like this?
Well, usually they'll flip a coin to see where the weight starts, but they already have that figured out. So now it's just a formality right now. They just shake hands.
Don't they? One team is required to put a guy out first, and they have to decide which weight that'll start.
Yes.
Who goes out first? So that's why maybe they flip a disc. And somebody has to say at 195 their first match. If it's Belmont, has to go out first, and the next way to be the other guy. So when I think we're going to start is Murphy. We're going to start the varsity part of the duel.
Well, you can already tell there's a big size advantage for Murphy of Algona, a senior going against a freshman.
Noah's a junior, and he has the shoulder wrapped.
Yeah, no, it says he's a junior, but he should be a senior.
Should say senior in the program.
Yes.
Yeah, it says junior. Okay. And of course, we assume that they're right about Alex Bartz, and they're getting checked in the right weight and everything. Since everything's on computer now, and I see Andy Jacobson's down there helping with that, the tech guy on the floor for right now, and they've got to get the computer set up for the track wrestling. They keep track of everything, how they can enter the scoring, make sure they're all set to go, and the right names are in, and before they can send the guys out to wrestle. Now they have. We're ready to go. We're finally wrestling varsity.
Looks like Noah ties up with the collar tie. Oh, takedown right away. Just snapped him down right off the bat. I don't think this is going to take very long. He's on his back already.
Got the nice body press and a half in there, and Noah figured out real quickly that he's a lot stronger than this guy, and he's going to pin him.
Got near fall points, and now he's looking for some more. He's got a Turk in with the leg in. Looks like he's going to get the 5 count. And now he's just putting in a half.
2 near falls, so he already leads 8-0. Still 40 seconds in. And get this guy turned over.
I think this is it here. So
there's the ball.
So it's kind of tough coming out as a freshman and wrestling varsity right away. Looks like the kid could use some JV time, but when you only have so many out on your team, you just get thrown in right away.
Yeah, Belmond-Klemme is going to forfeit 4 or 5 weights, and I think one of them is at 220. Out comes Gavin Mintz for Algona. He'll get the forfeit. Makes the team score 12-0. And now Bulldogs will send Cale Kramer out there. Tell me what you know about Kramer. We know he's subbing for Etherington.
Yeah, unfortunately Dominic had a, I believe it's his labrum that he got looked at Wednesday. He should find out tomorrow. Kramer's a tough freshman, but that's a freshman at a heavyweight, which sometimes is tough to wrestle varsity.
Cameron Beminio is a senior for Belmond-Klemme. Sometimes, yeah, looks like another case where the senior took advantage early. Looks over to coaches. Should I let him up and do it again? Coaches say yeah.
I believe this kid is highly ranked senior from Belmont, I believe.
He's a good heavyweight.
He might be rated top 2, I believe. Top 2, top 3. I talked to Coach Keeker earlier today, and I asked him if there was going to be some good matchups today. Well, this would have been a good matchup if Dominic was healthy, but obviously, hopefully he can come back. Hopefully he'll find out some good news tomorrow.
Etherington, a top 5 ranked heavyweight in 2A. Belmond-Klemme would be in 1A. So it would be, would have liked to have seen it, but like I say, Dominic's not ready to go yet and can't. And this guy is kind of just trying to get a workout.
He looks like a physical-looking heavyweight also.
Yeah. And, you know, sometimes there's not a lot of whole guys in a weight room or the wrestling room to work out against. He just wants a workout partner.
Yeah.
Gets the takedown, hard cross face.
Looks like he's got a barbed wire type move going on here right to his back. And I think this should be over here.
And there's the fall. It comes in with just, 30 seconds to go in the first period. Beminio over Kramer, and the team scores Algona 12 and Belmond-Klemme 6. Now we're going to go through a string of forfeits here for Belmond-Klemme.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that Dominic is out. That would have been a very good matchup for both kids, which they need that this time of year.
They're looking at tournament competition in just a week or two. So the forfeit at 106 to Evan Deal. Then the Bulldogs will send Reese Aitkins out at 113. Reese has his arm raised. And then at 120, Luke McKenna, the sophomore, will come out and also get a forfeit. So that's 18 consecutive points. Will make the score 30-6. By the time McKenna gets his, I think we have a match at 126. At least Belmond-Klemme weighed in a fellow. His name is Logan Heberlin. So it'd either be Heberlin or Geiger. They weighed in 2 guys. Let's see if the announcement here. For Algona, it would be Bryce Witham. Assume it's Heberlin. And at 126, Witham for the Bulldogs. They're just about set to go. Checking their score table, make sure they're set with the computer. It is Heberlin.
Kind of feeling each other out right now. Not a whole lot going on. There's a shot right into an inside cradle. So we're in trouble right away.
Heberlin got that hooked up real quickly.
Yeah, he had a single leg and went to a near side cradle right away, and looks like he's getting back points. Got near fall points already, 2 at least.
With him trying to fight off his back, and he's done it. At least for now, broke the cradle.
It's 3 near fall.
They got an arm through there and was able to get out of it. So that makes the score 5-0. The takedown and 3-point near fall, but Witham's not out of danger yet with that arm bar. Heberlin's trying to crank him over. Nice move to bring him back. Get more back points.
Got 2 as of now. He still has an arm bar.
They let that go, so there's the 2 points put up on the scoreboard. It makes it 7-0.
He's got a crossbody ride in, looking for a cradle, looks like. He's got some length on him. Looks like he's got the cradle locked up. Flips over to the, it's a suicide cradle. He's getting back points.
Again with him trying to fight off his back. A lot of kicking there. See if he can get back to his knees up. Just a 3-point near fall. We've got 10-0.
Now he's in, well, there was a 3/4 Nelson, but he gives that up.
That's the end of the period, so Witham will get a chance for a fresh start here. And it is Witham's choice. I think he's taking it on the feet.
Well, he
He deferred. So Heberlin's taking on the feet. Doesn't want to go underneath. He goes back to that single leg. He does. Didn't grab the head like he did the first time to get into that cradle, but he gets the 2 points.
It was an easy double leg for him. Looks like he's looking for another cradle. He's got a cradle locked up. We're gonna, Witham had his arm up, but went back anyway.
I think when he got to his back, it was off the mat, so no back points at all. Heberlin's dragging him back on.
Looks like he's working a bar in. He's got a bar in a wrist, looking for a quick tilt. Right on the edge of the mat. I'm wondering if he'll just push him off and get a fresh start. Looks like he wants to get a fresh start. There it is.
Referee thought it'd be a good idea too. Exactly 1 minute to go in this second period, so we're halfway through the allotted 6 minutes in regulation. And it's 10-0, or now 12-0 Heberlin.
Heberlin's doing a nice job trapping that arm right away. Looks like he wants that to sneak that arm bar in there. Witham does a nice job fighting it off. Not doing a whole lot off the bottom other than fighting the arm bar off.
Yeah, I'm surprised that, I wouldn't be surprised if the referee warned a stall there.
Well, looks like he's got a crossbody ride in.
Trying to find something to.
He's pretty relaxed on top.
Trying to Turk him over, and it did.
No back points.
If he really wants to pin him, I think get off of that Turk and legs and try to half Nelson. Keeping a lot of pressure on him in there. It's the end of the second period with a 12-0 score. So Heberlin needs 3 more to make it a tech fall. It is
Witham goes on top.
Witham's choice. He takes on top. He thinks, well, there's a reason Heberlin didn't want to take down in the second period. Maybe he's not that good from underneath. He goes into that switch. You know, an escape and a takedown could have ended it. As it is, it's a 15-point. It takes a 15-point difference for the tech fall. It's 14-0 now.
Heberlin looking for the same arm bar. Now he's got a crossbody ride in, looking for the Turk. Got an arm going, but Witham's fighting them off.
He really didn't bring. He didn't really get the hips turned with the Turk there.
Oh, he's gonna give up an escape here, try to take him down.
Which would end it. It's 14-1. Yeah, Witham's battling him with it.
Oh,
that underhook.
Yeah, he might as well try something. He's not going to lose anything. He might as well take a shot. I was hoping maybe Witham would take a shot, but
that's 16-1.
He's got a cradle locked up, but the match is over.
Yeah, if he'd gone to that cradle off the takedown, they let him try for the back point of the pin, but he had 2 points before he got the cradle hook. So that's 16-1 and makes the team score Algona 30 and Belmond-Klemme 11. And 5 points for the Tech fall. What do we got here? 132. Hunter Berry for the Bulldogs. What do you got over there? Another Beminio. This is Max, a freshman for Belmond-Klemme.
Hopefully this is a good matchup here. We got two freshmen battling here.
More. We've had falls, forfeits, and a Tech fall. Something went to a regular decision. Would be nice.
Barry working on a wrist control here. Looks like he has an arm drag if he wants it. He's a little hesitant being a freshman. There, now he gets a nice arm drag right into a double. Gets the first takedown.
Yeah. If you just joined us, it's Algona Wrestling against Belmond-Klemme, the duel at Algona High. I'm Bob Ketchum along with Tunuk Yi.
Barry working on that arm. Looks like he wants to bar that arm. Oh, there he's got a bar in.
I'll try to get that far wrist, will he not?
Yeah, he
can't grab the wrist.
Yeah, he needs to get him down to his belly before he does anything. He's got a crossbody right in. Oh, now he's got a half. Oh, should have kept that bar, but you know, sometimes these freshmen they get a hold and they're too impatient and give stuff up right away. He's always constantly moving. Just needs to stick with one move and get it. Doing a nice job on top.
Yeah, he continues to work hard out there.
He's got a crossbody wrist. Working a spiral ride, chopping an arm now.
Pulling it back on.
Smart move with 8 seconds left. Oh.
They get off the edge with only 4 seconds to go in the period and a 2-0 lead for Algona freshman Hunter Berry at the 132-pound weight class.
It was a nice takedown that he had. Kind of a fan of the arm drag.
Give credit to Beminio. He stood up on the whistle with only 4 seconds to go in the period.
He holds on.
Yeah, yep. Beminio got going there with 4 seconds to go. He knew what was left. He came up on the whistle, but Berry hangs on. Now Beminio defers and
Berry goes down. Hopefully he can get out here. Hunter gets up right away, turns in, and he's almost out, but he's going to get a reversal.
Yeah, he wants 2. Nice job.
Working on that arm right away.
He leads 4-0.
Oh, now he's got a bar in. He needs to get that fist down. We just worked on that the other day. Keeping that arm back there. Kind of hanging off to the side. It's not.
You want to get weight on the guy.
That's. We're in a little better position.
Keep your weight on him. They just moved the 106-pound weight class in the other duel here in Gilbert North Butler. A little bit behind ours.
Barry's still trying to control that arm. He's got a half in, but he's going to be out of bounds. Arm chop, flatten him out. Hunter's working for an arm bar here. I don't know if Hunter's left-handed, but he's riding that left side, and which is a good thing. Not a lot of kids are used to guys riding on the left side. He's got a half in right now. Looks like he's going to give up.
That makes a 4-1. The escape for Belmond with about 30 seconds to go in the second period.
I don't think this is all that bad of a thing here. Not
a
whole lot was going on. Looks like
he wants to work on that arm drag again, I think.
Yeah. Still a little timid with that arm drag.
Got two there. Get the 2-on-1, and then the other guy, Belmond, took the shot.
Barry's doing a nice job flattening that out. He might get the takedown here.
4 seconds, 3, 2, in the period.
Step over the leg.
Didn't get it.
No, close.
At the end of the period, it's 4-0 Barry. Now Belmond's choice, and he's going to take down, really? Spent a lot of this match down without getting out. Well, he did get one escape, so we'll see. Got to get the headgear adjusted.
Tell you what, coaches don't like that when you're fixing your headgear the whole match. You'd think by this time of the year you'd have it figured out, huh?
Adjusted where you want it, and tension just right.
It's like Barry's got a bar on the other side. Get that fist down.
And
no, he's running. Oh.
Trying this side, and that may stop that move. It's had a hard time keeping this guy on his belly. This Belmond hasn't done much, but one thing he has done is keep coming up to his knees.
Barry just needs to do a better job keeping that arm bar in. He gets it in, and it's just too easy for the other guy to get that arm out.
You work up here and get this guy on his back.
Now he should be able to get some back points here. Just
right
got to be aware.
Isn't that back points,
yeah,
ref?
He should be calling back points right now, but
well, we
nothing
think
yet.
We're not officiating. And instead, he gets an escape, and it's 4-2. Well, Barry's been in control the whole match, but right now, Belmond just needs a takedown to tie it up.
Yeah, we need to be on the offensive here.
It'll be all right if he goes after him. Trying to get that 2-on-1 to set up and get at the leg.
That takedown's going to tie this match up. He gets a takedown, and this match is pretty much over.
We have just 38 seconds to go.
And Barry's pretty heavy on his feet. He just needs to go.
Oh, and gets caught with a headlock going off the edge, no scoring.
That could have been disastrous.
Yeah, I don't think coaches want to see him go after something here. I think this guy could be taken down.
Barry just needs to be on the offensive.
Uh-oh. They might get the takedown on the counter. Flatten him down, come around behind.
There he goes.
With 15 seconds to go in the match, he leads 6-2.
He can't hang on that arm.
Oh, don't give up reversal and back points.
I don't think he's going to. He should have learned that from the first 2 times that he tried it, or the 3 times.
Young wrestler.
Yep, you are right.
Wins a decision here, 6-2. Makes the team score, Algona 33, Belmond-Klemme 11. Then we move on to 138, where the Bulldogs have Cole Johnson. And Belmond-Klemme is open at 38-45 according. Well, they're going to send somebody out there. There's no name on the program. We'll see if this is Geiger, who weighed in today at 26.
He looks like a decent sized 38 pounder.
See if we get a name here.
This is Belmond of Belmond.
So Geiger was in the last match.
Yeah.
Well, that was Geiger, who had weighed in at 26, wrestled 32, and this is going to be Belmond, and Johnson's taking him down.
Yeah, nice double leg. He's got a cross wrist ride right now. Looking for that wrist with the other arm through the crotch. I don't know if he's got it or not. Looks like he's got it locked up. Now he's got some options here. He's got a tilt he can try, or a half.
Just let it go.
I cannot believe he let it go.
Well, they're over on the edge. They didn't see any way to get that over with keeping him on the mat. Yeah, maybe should.
That's a big pet peeve of coaches. When they have a good hold, then they just let it go for some reason.
But Johnson does lead 2-0.
Looks like he's got a good tight waist and a near wrist. Now he's working that arm to his back. Maybe looking for a
good spot here.
He's scooping the leg. I believe old Fritz would have called this Johnny Jones.
Oh, no, this is a grasshopper. Fritz called this the grasshopper.
Oh, he called it the grasshopper.
Yeah, Johnny Jones was the tilt. That was a tilt.
That was a tilt.
Some people call ball and chain. He called, yeah, I think when he wrestled, when he was at UNI, he saw Johnny Jones, maybe from Oklahoma, use it. Called it the Johnny Jones tilt. But here, it started with what would have been a grasshopper, but he lost, didn't have it hooked up. He's got him over.
That was a nice job of Cole fighting with that, because he has had that hold and given it up, and he gets the fall. Nice job, Cole Johnson.
There you go. A fall for Johnson makes the team score 39 for Algona and 11 for Belmond-Klemme. So Belmond-Klemme again in their lineup had Haberlin at 26. Geigert weighed in there. He wrestled 32. We thought it was Beminio, and then Beminio weighed in at 32, wrestled 38. We do believe they're open at 45. That would be Talbot for the Bulldogs. Looks over to the bench. There's no one over there. No one coming to the scorer's table. So he gets the forfeit, makes it 45-11. We'll go to 152, and that's Austin Chase.
Looks like Austin's going to get a forfeit.
Austin got a forfeit as well.
And looks like we have a forfeit at 160 as well.
For Preben. They have weighed in a Tristan, what's the name there? Half Pop? On the program, but maybe not ready to go. Yeah, see what they do here. Looks like Prebe will get a forfeit. I do all the math here. Can I keep up with this? I have 57. Can that be right? Scoreboard. I think I'm at. Yeah. 170. Devine gets a forfeit. Well, by my count, that's 63-11. And we got one match left. This will be at 182. Is this Cruz?
Cruz, North Central Conference champion this year.
Coming off a conference championship won 5 days ago in Humboldt.
Crozy, a junior from Belmond-Klemme.
Tucker Crozy.
Looks like Tucker's wrestled a while.
Oh.
He hits a nice fireman's, lets go of the arm and loses it. Hits a nice drag, but Cruz fights out of it. Now he hits a nice double leg.
We're going to have a match here.
I think so. Cruz is not an offensive wrestler, but he's strong, deceivingly strong.
We've seen a couple of nice moves by Crozy here. 182-pound weight class. Algona getting forfeits. Caleb Talbot 145, Austin Chase 152, Mitch Prebe 160, and Carson Devine 170. If my arithmetic is right, it is 63-11. Going to this last minute. Oh, he's in that double. They're off.
That was a close double that he missed. Right on the edge of the mat. Crozy moves nice on the mat. Had a nice fireman's attempt, a couple of nice double leg attempts. Cruz usually wins from counter attacks. Now he just got dinged for a stalling. I wasn't down at Humboldt, but I am guessing Cruz had a lot of close matches that he won. Crozy shoots a nice slide by and comes back to a fireman's, but doesn't get it. Hopefully he'll get worn out here, huh?
Yeah, well, I don't think you'd get a warning for stalling in that early in normal circumstances, but Crozy's forcing it. He's forcing the action. He made the referee make the call.
He's in on a nice single leg now. Cruz fighting it off with the whizzer. On the edge of the mat again. Oh,
They're off the edge again, no score. 25 seconds to go, first period. This guy's a sophomore? No,
he's
junior.
a junior.
Yeah, Crozy.
Good looking junior. Moves nice. Had some nice shots. Had all the offensive attacks. That is not a good move, Cruz. He just gave up a takedown.
They're right into a strong half.
And now he's giving up back points. And he just kind of gave that up.
Time's going to run out here in the period. It'll be 5-0 after that 3-point near fall. Referee says it is Crozy's choice. He defers. Cruz will want to try to get some points from underneath.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to come back from this because Cruz is not very offensive. Gave up 5 points in a hurry. Looks like he lost his footing, back up on his feet. Back down to the mat now. Is it, how do you pronounce that last name? Crozy?
Yeah, I believe they said Crozy.
Crozy. Not much going on right now. Oh, looks like we could be, Crozy's working for a tilt.
Cruz trying to get his arm freezing.
Uh-oh.
Come up and establish something.
Looks like he was looking for
Gotta
a
get that
grasshopper.
Got to get that arm out of there.
Now he's got an arm bar. Cruz is on his knees, so he should be okay as long as he punches that arm out. Oh, now he's looking for a tilt.
This is where we ended the first period. Cruz make his way off the mat here. 50 seconds to go. We won't be saved by the clock. Maybe by the edge.
Yeah, he's going to be saved by the edge of the mat.
That 3-point near fall makes it 8-0.
I wonder how long before high school adopts what the NCAAs are doing on the edge of the mat. I kind of like the NCAA rules.
Well, you know, one of the problems, though, is the size, the area available. You know, some of the college have big mats and they have a lot of space off the edge. And you get into a tournament like if they ran 3 mats on the floor here, and they've done it before, there's no room on the edge.
Yeah, I believe there used to be a rule that the mats had to have so much space on the edge, so I'd like to see it.
Oh, it'd be nice, yeah. Well, there's the escape. Cruz finally on the board. Maybe you can counter here. Come around behind, grab that ankle, come around behind. He's got the ankle.
Oh, he's got a single leg now.
Oh.
Lets it go.
What do you say about guys on a high school level getting something and then letting it go? Maybe he had to. Right now it's 8-1. Time running out in the second period.
Nice shot, nice movement by Crozy.
That makes it 10-1.
He does a nice job flowing from one move to the other. Faked the single and looked like he dragged him right around to a go behind. Crozy picks down, scores 8-1 right now.
Cruz got a nice length. Sometimes guys that size ride, or leg guys.
Like
he needs to turn him. A little problem at scores table.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I see Jacobson's over there again trying to help with the program.
I am not. I like track wrestling, but I hate working on one. So
yeah,
I'd rather do this any day than be in front of a computer.
And it'd be nice if somebody down there had a piece of paper and pencil and we could just go on. But
I remember those old flip charts. I like those.
Oh yeah,
I can do those.
Yeah.
I can do those.
Yeah.
If I screw up, I just flip it back.
And now they have no backup system. They got to make the computer program work. It's great, like I say, if you're a fan and you want to follow a match somewhere, you get online, follow track wrestling. We're just fortunate we got these smart math guys like Jacobson who figure this out for us.
Yeah, I must have missed that whole computer stage.
Well, here, nice return to the mat by Cruz. Picks him up, brings him right back down. He's got to turn him, get back in this thing. He's down 8-1.
He's working on their arm right now.
Got that leg ankle hook. He's going to have to grab something else to get this guy over.
Yeah, doing a nice job riding him, but that's not going to get the job done.
This will be the last match of the duel. Since we started at 195. We have at 1, 2, 3.
Cruz is a little too high right now, but.
No, I believe there have been 9 forfeits. Well, he's doing a good job riding the guy, but should be, if you were ahead 5-1, that'd be just fine, but he's down 8-1.
He's got a half on the wrong side, and now you looking for a cross face.
Referee said stalemate. Let's start again. We'll go right back to this position.
Cruz talking it over with the coaches. He wants to cut him and maybe look for a big throw. I think that'd be about the only shot he's got, right? Big throw to his back. He needs a fall, basically.
He countered the sit out and the switch attempt. Got this guy broken down.
He got a half on the wrong side again.
Trying to do the crossface to turn him and get something going. Now he's going to get the leg in.
He's still working on a cross. I don't know what he's doing.
Try cradle right there. I don't know.
I think we're just gonna ride him out here.
Now he gets up.
Well, we might as well throw something, Cruz. Let's go.
10 seconds to go, and it's 9-1.
Throw something. Not gonna be out. There you go.
Oh. I think he wore this guy down a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's gonna lose at 9-1. That's the end of the duel. Algona against Belmond-Klemme, and your final team score is Algona 63 and Belmond-Klemme 14.